In this Go High Level review for 2025, I'm going to share with you everything you need to know about Go High Level. So if you're someone thinking about getting started, by the end of this video, you'll know if it's right for you. And just before we get into it, if you do decide to test out Go High Level, the regular trial is only for 14 days. I've actually got an exclusive 30-day free trial on any of the plans. I also have a 30-day free trial for the Pro plan as well. If you want to test it out, you can downgrade, you can change subscriptions within that 30 days, you won't get charged. And if you decide to get started using the links down below, I'll also give you access to my Go High Level Accelerator course. It's full of full step-by-step training, it's full of templates, it's full of basically everything you need to know about the platform so you can get the most out of it in the shortest amount of time. So if you want to get all of that, once again, make sure you use my referral links down in the description. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And right off the bat, I want to let you know I've been using Go High Level for about 4 years now, and it's been a roller coaster, let me tell you. So what I'm going to do in this video is really explain to you who I believe this platform is for. I'll also show you what it's all about. And then I'm going to go into the nitty gritty, what I love and what I don't love so much. So let's get straight into it. First of all, what is Go High Level? It is an all-in-one marketing platform. What does that even mean? Basically, it puts in a set of features that normally other software do only, and then puts them all together under a single roof. As you can see here, it's got all of these different logos for different platforms, puts all of these features here inside of a single platform. Now, this is a curse and a blessing. If you're someone that does use a single one of these types of platforms and you wanted to eventually expand and you did need something else, you would probably need to have third-party integrations. Third-party integrations are great until they're not, and if they break, you start losing data. As soon as you start losing data, that's when your marketing falls apart. Luckily, with Go High Level, everything is in a single dashboard. Now, honestly, when I first started using it, Go High Level was okay. It was quite revolutionary for its time. But over the years, what I've noticed is they've started trying to take over all of the leading software for specific types of platforms. For example, they first started with ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a funnel software. Go High Level actually came in, recreated what they did, but made it better and had more options for automation. All of a sudden, everyone's starting to move to Go High Level. The next one is Kajabi. Kajabi is great for online courses. So what did Go High Level do? They actually went ahead and recreated Kajabi, but made it better with more integrations. And now they've taken over platforms like School, where they've created their version called GoHighLevel. And it's basically the same exact thing as School, except you've got integrations. And integrations, honestly, when you scale, make the world so much better, because with integration comes automation, and with automation means less work and higher scalability. So Go High Level is really trying to take over the industry of online marketing. They've even got the biggest names using their software now, like Tony Robbins. So honestly, insane when it comes to it. The only curse with all of this is once you do get started, you do get access to all of the features. And honestly, any business does not need all of them. It's nice to have, but if you're like me, you'll go find yourself clicking, getting lost, and then the overwhelm starts. This is why I recommend either following a YouTube tutorial, I'll leave some down in the description, or going through an accelerator course like my one that I provide to referrals. So let's just quickly talk about the pricing plans before I go into my dashboard and show you around. So there's actually 3 plans. This is an old page, but it still explains what it is. We have the Starter, Unlimited, and Pro. So the Starter gives you basically full access to a Go High Level account. Looks like this. This is a sub account, and inside of the Starter plan, you actually get 3 of these. So why would you get 3? Well, think of it as if you had 3 businesses, each business could be completely separate from each other, but you can access all of them under a single account. So that is the Starter plan. You do get unlimited everything for all of the sub accounts. The difference between Starter and Unlimited is on Unlimited, you get to have unlimited sub accounts. This is perfect for agencies where you can actually create accounts for your clients, give them login details, and you can manage everything under a single admin login, which is pretty cool. And the difference between Unlimited and Pro is Pro, you actually get to white label Go High Level. You get to enroll people with forms inside of it, and you also get to rebill from the different costs of usage, which is pretty cool, and we'll go through it in just a bit. There's also split testing and advanced API access, but once again, the main difference here is unlimited SaaS accounts, so you can actually create whatever pricing plan you wanted, and you can install also pre-created templates, things like that. So if someone joins, they're going to get all of everything that you've set up. So those are the three main differences. So this is my GoHighLevel back office. As you can see, we're currently on the agency dashboard. Once again, the agency dashboard allows you to control these sub accounts. This is actually on a pro plan. If I was to actively sell my white label version of this, I could change things like the logo, I could change the URL, and all of my subscribers to my white label version of GoHighLevel would actually appear here. You can also create plans inside of the SaaS configurator specific for what you wanted to sell. So you can see I've created one called the growth plan. These are all of the features I want to include. You can actually choose the price that you want to sell your white label version for, and you can also add in things like your pre-created template. So it's really cool. You can also go through your sub accounts here. Now what I'm going to do is quickly log into a blank sub account to show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like inside of a sub account. This is a new one I've just created for this specific demo. But what I'm going to do is quickly run through where everything is and the features that I love the best. So this is the dashboard. You can edit the dashboard however you like, embed widgets, things like that. It's very cool. But inside of the conversations is by far one of my favorite features. And what this is a unified messaging inbox. So you can connect your Gmail, your Outlook, your SMS for your business, also your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your Facebook. I believe TikTok is now also there as well. Also your chat widget on your website. Everything goes through here, so you can see basically a timeline of where your customers are messaging you. The best thing about it, once again, is you have your mobile app, so you can actually see everything and respond exactly where they are in a single place. It makes everything so insane. You can also see your details of your contacts and everything inside of here too. Now, calendars is where you can integrate your Google calendars. You can also see your appointment lists, create your different appointments, things like that, and everything can be scheduled inside of the single platform. Next is contacts, and contacts is one of the most powerful features. Once again, if you click on a single contact, it's going to load up their profile. And inside of their profile, once again, you've got all your information on the left. You can add in custom fields, variables. It's crazy. This in the middle here is actually the conversation panel. So if they are subscribed to any of your email sequences, you'll see exactly what emails were sent when. So if they reply, you can see exactly where it is. Once you integrate all your platforms, you can also reply to them or send messages to them wherever you want. So you can have SMS, you can also have Instagram, all of that good stuff. On the right, we have additional options. Activity is once again one of the most important ones. You can see what pages they've been looking at. You can see what forms they've been filling out, what they've subscribed to, what they've purchased. Everything is just in a full timeline field. And as we come on the right, we've also got associations. This is based on opportunity pipelines, some tasks if you want to add in internal tasks to them. You can add in notes, also see what appointments you have with them. You can also see what documents you've created like invoices. And finally, you can see what payments that they've had too. So everything inside of this single panel that you can also access from your phone. Next, we have opportunities. This is like your sales pipeline. So the best thing about this is you can create unlimited pipelines, and each pipeline you can customize. For example, if I wanted to trigger automations based off this proposal sent tab, what I could do is go into the workflow automations and actually create whatever I wanted to happen. I could notify a team member, I could send an email, I could send an SMS, whatever it might be. And every time I drop it in, that automation can actually trigger. So absolutely crazy what you can do with this. Next is payments. This is where you have all your invoices, estimates, documents, contracts, all of your previous orders, all of your abandoned checkouts if you want to get more sales that way. You've also got subscriptions, you've also got your transactions, your products, your coupons, and other integrations like WooCommerce, Shopify, all of that inside of here. Next, we have AI agents. If you have been hearing on the internet, AI agents are taking over basically human sales agents. So you can create your own voice AI, conversation AI. You can create knowledge bases full of information about your business. You can also use some pre-created templates. You can use content AI to create sales copy, images, everything like that. And now there's also the Agent Studio where you can have outbound calls with agents. If someone calls your business, you can have an agent reply if you're busy. Same with messaging, everything like that. Agents are insane. I'll have to do videos specifically about it. We have inside marketing, unlimited social media planning for your entire business, unlimited accounts. We've got generate feeds from RSS posts. We've got all of your basically social media needs inside of here. Just think of it as the most unlimited social media posting tool you would ever need. It's all inside of here. Once you start creating, you'll see a calendar and seeing where everything gets sent out. We've also got your emails inside of here. We've got countdown timers, trigger links, your affiliate functionality if you want to have affiliate programs for your products. You've got your ad manager and your brand boards, so you can keep all of your colors as well as your fonts. We've got the automation workflow builder, and this one is an absolute beast. Consider it like taking over Make or N8N. This is what you can basically do inside of it. I'll quickly show you what it looks like. Here's one I just played with before. So inside of the workflow builder, we have first of all this standard builder. This is the old one they had. It's already got workflow AI integrated in it. So just type out what you're trying to do. Like after a lead form, I want to notify X person. I want to tag them with this. I want to send them an email saying XYZ. It's going to go ahead and build it for you, right? It's like Zapier inside of GoHighLevel. And now they've actually just launched the advanced builder. So this is basically looking like N8N. We can add triggers, actions. You can create all of your tasks. Every single piece of your business is connected inside of here. It's crazy. You can also integrate with third-party apps too. So that's workflow. I'll have to do, once again, a full video on that. Inside of sites, we've got your funnels, your websites, your online stores, webinars. You've also got your WordPress website, client portal, what your clients will see once they log into things like courses. We've got your forms, surveys, quizzes, and the chat widget. And I've just upgraded their QR code functionality too. Next, we've got memberships. This is, once again, your client portal. You've got your online courses here, your communities. And just to show you what courses and communities look like, this is just a community I created for this example. You can see it just looks like school. It's got all the functionality, but it also has like the circle.so functionality where you can have specific chats where you can actually only allow certain people in. So it's just a more complex version of school. You've got all of the chat and everything else like school. This is also what one of the course templates looks like for a course that I'm actually selling. Here's another course. This is like the school layout. So plenty of options inside of here once again. And their gray label app for this is called GoHighLevel. And if you don't know, people like Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, they also use this software. So that's how powerful it is. Next, we come down, we've also got media storage, reputation management. If you integrate things like Google My Business, this is where you can manage all of your reviews and ratings that you get. We've also got reporting. Think of this like Hyros, where you can integrate your advertising platforms. I'll have to once again do a full tutorial on this. We've got also App Marketplace, where you can integrate third-party apps from users. We've also got the mobile app that you can once again download. And finally, in settings, we've got some advanced things like custom fields, custom values. We've also got scoring. And honestly, it's just endless what you can do with this platform. So hopefully I've given you an idea of what you can actually use GoHighLevel for. If you have an online business, then you could use GoHighLevel. So why would someone want to actually use GoHighLevel? Well, the first one's going to be software costs, having all of your data in a singular place where you can add automations to basically anything. Having a mobile phone app, which you can control your business with, is a massive one too. One of the big game changers that I just can't seem to replace anywhere else. GoHighLevel has basically dominated the market for it. And then finally, just the ability of having unlimited everything in a single software cost. This is the reasons why GoHighLevel is just so good. I see more creators going towards it. There's over 150,000 websites using GoHighLevel now. It's there, it's not going anywhere, and it just seems to get better every day. Once again, the cons though to GoHighLevel, there are some. First of all is the overwhelm of features. There is just infinite, and just when you think you're on top of things, there are more. I believe there's around 350 features on this platform now. So if you get stuck with anything, support can also be slightly slow. You can also get upgraded packages though, but just know that might be an additional cost. This is why I highly recommend, once again, going through YouTube tutorials or following an accelerator program like the one I provide. But honestly, that's about it. GoHighLevel is a powerhouse. You're not going to find any other software like it. I hope you've enjoyed this GoHighLevel review. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Happy to answer those. But that's it for this video. Once again, if you want to grab my GoHighLevel Accelerator bonus and 30-day free trials, make sure you join using the link down below. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.